basically, when I look at a graph, the first thing I'm looking for is it obvious what the y-intercept is? So I go to the y-axis, right? And I look at the y-intercept. I'm like, oh, thank God. There's a 1 right there. You don't see it, but right, the graph is 2, 4. That's a 1. That is great news, because if I can see clearly what my y-intercept is, I know that I can use the y equals mx plus b form, because b is the hardest thing to find with your graph. We can always find 2 corner points, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's find our 2 corner points. We already found 1. So a corner point, once again, is I look at all these. You can see this grid. It's made up of a ton of squares, right? A ton of squares. So a corner point is any point that is on the corner of one of these squares, right? Those are called corner points. And we love corner points because it's easy to calculate things like slope and y-intercept. And so let's go ahead and find some corner points. We already found one there. Oops, I was using red, wasn't I? So we found one there, and then whoop, there's another one there. So once we find our corner point, we're going to do our rise over run. Once again, slope is rise over run. And it's the easiest to find when we look at a graph, right? Because when we're looking at a graph, we're going to go up. Our rise is how much we go up. Well, we're only going up 1, right? So we're going to go up 1, and we're going to go over. So that's our rise. And then the run is how much we go over. 1, 2, 3. That's our run. So we know that our slope is 1 over 3. The last thing I'm going to do before I plug things in is I'm going to say to myself, if I wrote my name on the line, which way is it heading? In a positive direction or a negative? So I'm writing my name, woo! It's heading up, which is positive. So my slope is positive. I don't need to change it. If it was negative and I wrote my name on the line, I have to make sure I'd add a negative, right? Put a negative in front of my slope. All right, so I'm going to put it all together. And we've got y equals 1/3 x plus 1. This is the name of this line. And once again, once we found the y-intercept, we just plugged it into there. And once we found the slope, we plugged it into there. All right, so make sure that you've got that down.